This story was shared online by a former night security guard who worked in an old apartment building in Chicago. According to him, the building had only 8 floors, and floor 8 was mostly empty because people kept moving out after only a few weeks. Nobody ever explained why. The guard's name was Marcus. He worked the overnight shift from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Most nights were boring. Watch cameras, check doors, drink coffee, and that was it. But one night in October 2021 changed everything. Around 2:13 a.m., Marcus noticed something strange on the security monitor. A woman was standing in the hallway on floor 8, completely still. She wore a white hospital gown and had long black hair covering most of her face. Marcus assumed she was a resident who needed help. So he grabbed his flashlight and took the elevator upstairs. When the elevator doors opened, the hallway was empty. No woman, no sound, nothing. Marcus checked both ends of the hallway but found nobody. As he walked back toward the elevator, his radio suddenly crackled. The front desk receptionist downstairs sounded confused. "Marcus, why are you standing still on camera?" Marcus stopped walking. "What do you mean? I'm on floor 8. The receptionist went quiet for a second. Then she whispered, "There's someone behind you." Marcus slowly turned around. At the far end of the hallway, the woman was standing there again, completely motionless. This time her hair had moved slightly away from her face. And she was smiling, not normal smiling. Her mouth looked stretched unnaturally wide, almost ear to ear. Marcus said every instinct in his body told him not to look away from her. So he slowly backed toward the elevator while keeping his eyes locked on her. Then the lights flickered. Just once. In that 1 second of darkness, she moved closer. Way closer. Marcus hit the elevator button repeatedly. The woman tilted her head slowly to one side, still smiling. Then the hallway lights flickered again. This time when they came back, she was only a few feet away. Marcus finally lost it and started pounding on the elevator doors. The woman suddenly whispered something, very quietly. "You left me here." Marcus said her voice sounded wet, almost like she was speaking underwater. The elevator doors finally opened. He jumped inside and smashed the close button just before the doors shut completely. The woman sprinted toward the elevator, not like a normal person. Her arms and legs moved strangely fast, almost animal-like. The doors closed inches before she reached him. Marcus rode straight to the lobby, shaking violently. The receptionist immediately noticed something was wrong. Marcus asked her to replay the hallway cameras. At first, the footage showed him standing alone in the hallway. No woman. Then the lights flickered, and for 2 frames, the smiling woman appeared directly behind him, face inches from his neck. Marcus quit the next morning. A few weeks later, he searched old records about the building. Years earlier, before the apartments were built, the property had been part of a private hospital. A female patient reportedly disappeared there after being locked in an isolation room on the 8th floor during a power outage. Her body was never found, and according to current residents, sometimes late at night, the elevator still stops at floor 8 by itself, even when nobody presses the button.
Some places don't want you there. We didn't know that yet. We should have. Kyle had been asking us to go hunting for 2 years. 2 years. Connor and I, we always said no. We weren't those guys. We didn't know the woods. We didn't know what we were walking into. But late November came around, cold air, no bugs, and somewhere deep in the mountains, a fire, a drink, and 3 old friends. That sounded simple enough. The first night was almost beautiful. Just a fire, a small creek nearby, the sound of water over rocks, old stories, laughter. For a moment, everything felt right. Then, a scream from somewhere deep in the trees. We all froze. Connor laughed, nervous, hollow, and said it sounded like a woman being murdered. Kyle said it was probably a fox. I wanted to believe him. A few minutes later, it came again, closer. Nobody laughed that time. Kyle said to kill the fire. No explanation, just kill it. We did, and the darkness swallowed everything. I barely slept. When I stepped outside at dawn, things had been moved. Chairs knocked over, the coolers shifted, snacks torn open. Kyle said it was a bear, but nothing was taken, just rearranged. We moved camp deeper into the woods. That evening, Kyle cooked fresh meat over the fire. We ate, we drank. For a while, things felt normal again. And then, it came back. Distant at first, then closer, moving toward us. Kyle grabbed his rifle and fired into the air, shouted into the dark. We almost laughed. Then the scream came again, right outside the camp, just beyond the firelight, close enough to feel. We killed the fire, and we waited in the dark. Inside my tent, I heard footsteps. Fast, circling. Something brushed against the fabric, dragging across it, and then a scream, exploding from inside the campsite. Connor screamed, I yelled, Kyle fired through his tent into the air. Then footsteps running away, fast, until there was nothing. Complete silence. We spent the rest of the night in one tent, 3 grown men, rifles pointed at the dark. Nobody spoke much. At dawn, we packed up and left. No discussion, no vote. We just left. We debated calling the sheriff on the drive out. We didn't. Kyle said, if it was a person, they would have answered. That night, I dreamed I was back in the woods, alone. And I saw her, a woman standing between the trees, covered in blood, screaming. But I couldn't move. I just stood there while she screamed, until I woke up. What stays with me isn't the fear, it's the question. What if someone was really out there, and we chose to hide? Or, what if it wasn't human at all?